What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another potion creating with soda. I love this series. I really love this series, but I'm not gonna lie to you all. I gotta be up in front with you all. You know how it is. I like to speak to you all like as if we speak as friends. Anyways, last time I did an episode for the first episode of this series, the potion creating with soda, did not get a lot of views. In fact, it took 3 days before it even got a single view. It blew my mind. Honestly, you all had me thinking that, oh my god, they're actually not trusting the series. They think that it could be actual potion creating or something like that. Like something that could be deadly or dangerous for us. That's why I'm thinking this video ain't getting no views. It's called potion creating. Like, they're probably gonna think I'm some kind of witch or something with this kind of title in this episode series. I don't know. I hope it's not like that though. I hope I'm just overthinking it, just kind of feeling like paranoid. That's the word I'm thinking of, paranoid. Just paranoid about the feeling, because I'm pretty sure you all trust me. I wouldn't do it like the old creators would. Shoot, they give you some fireworks and say go have fun, and that's why I feel like you're trying to like. That's why my last potion creating game didn't get that much views. It felt like you all thought that I would be like, here's some potions, here's some, dangerous magic. Go have fun with it. Like as if the old creators did with the fireworks. Listen, next thing you know, people are blowing off fingers. I wouldn't do that to you all. I wouldn't do that to you all. In fact, have I not warned you about dangerous things happening? You should trust me more. The more trust we get, the faster we can move to where we're heading. Where we're heading, I'm trying to head to entertain all of you with a little bit of everything for a little bit of everyone. Actually, no. A little bit of everything for everyone. I don't know. I think the first way was right. Either way, let's get into this potion creating episode. What am I saying? So you all got me all messed up in the membrane. I just want to do this awesome soda creating. Hopefully we make it awesome soda today. So I came up with an awesome idea last time I was at the store. I was looking at all the sodas and I was like, okay, since I started this series, I'm going to go ham at it. I'm not going to like mess around or anything like that. I want to make something new. I'm a new creator. What do you expect, So, I'm like, what can I do? I'm looking at all the sodas. I actually went through the soda aisle, picked out six boxes of different sodas, and then before I left the store, I went through the soda aisle one more time, and then I got one more box of soda because it clicked to me. I'm like, that's what I'm gonna make. So I feel like this soda that we're creating today, it's gonna be the soda. It's gonna be maybe the first one. Hey, the first one, I blame you, the Voodoo Mountain Dew, but I think the whole name of it, I don't even know what I'm going to call this. Honestly, I'm thinking about, it's going to have a little bit of funny name, but I'm thinking about calling it riotpiss. Why? Because I'm planning to make Sprite, but Sprite a lot more sugary. Like as if, you know how the Mountain Dew has Mountain Dew real sugar? Well, I'm going to be making some real Sprite. Like you see Mountain Dew real sugar, Mountain Dew with real sugar, we're going to be trying to make that. So a stronger Sprite soda. Now you're probably wondering, why would you do this to yourself? Why would you do this to yourself, Dalton? You are able to cut off of RC Cola and all the other hard sodas. Why are you trying to make a Sprite that's just as sugary as RC Cola? Well, that's because even though I cut it off and now I go back to drink those old sodas I used to like, and I don't like them anymore and the reason of that, I'm realizing now as I get older, it's because of how I used to drink it. Heck, I don't like the taste of water. And people say, water don't have water tastes like water, whatever. If you want to say, I don't know what you want to say. But either way, water, now I believe water does have a flavor. I used to think water didn't have a flavor. But now I believe water has a flavor. And that water is a flavor of water, I guess. Either way, the reason why I don't like the flavor is because I don't consume it like a crazy addict like I used to. So, if like If I was able to push through the kidney stone pain and keep on drinking RC Cola, even though it was putting me in a lot of pain, if I was able to keep on drinking it like I did, then I would still be able today to drink RC Cola and enjoy it as much as I used to. But that pain was just too much. I had to put it down. I had to give it up. And I'm glad I did. But, you know what? With that being said, I can't stop. I can't stop people from drinking these sugary drinks, you know? That's obvious. Even though we have the cures, whatever, the most healthiest, we're not going to choose the most healthiest. Heck, we'll choose the least healthiest and kind of too much a lot of times. So with that in mind, how could you judge me? I don't know. Either way, let's get on with this potion creating. I can't wait. So check out the three sodas this time. Unlike the first episode where we only had 2 sodas, the Voodoo Riot, where we mixed the Voodoo Mountain Dew with the Sprite. This time, we're gonna use 3 sodas. Of course, Sprite. Then we got Mountain Dew Real Sugar. Then we got Mellow Yellow. These 3 sodas, I think combined, they're gonna make an awesome drink. And that drink's gonna be called Riot Piss. Just to make it more age appropriate for all, Riot Piss is spelled, it's a new word. Both the words are combined to make one word, so it's a new word. So yeah, you can't say much about it. It's just Riot Piss. I'm not saying piss. I'm not saying riot. I'm saying Riot Piss. God, now when you don't say it too fast 5 times though. I just realized it could sound like something horrible. But hey, that's hilarious. Well, I guess we got pushed down to the basement, but it is what it is. We could still do our series down here, just a little bit louder and a little bit more noisy down here. But hey, it's good. It's all good. It's all good. Everything's good. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be starting off with Sprite. I want to make Sprite the main base. So I'm going to make sure Sprite has the most liquid inside this bottle. That way, you know, you'll get the taste of Sprite the most, I guess. So I'm going to be using this measuring cup here. And let me think. Honestly, I don't know how much a cup would fill of this, so we're going to see that right now. I'm going to fill this up with 1 cup and we'll start from there. That way we can start and at least know some measurements to start with and see how much it'll fill up the water bottle. When measuring a cup, always be sure to put it on a flat surface. And I learned this, you know, I might not know science that well. I might suck at science, but hey, at least I learned this. Dang, that's 1 cup, the whole cup? Nothing but the cup? I don't know about that. Honestly, I'm just now realizing this is 1 cup. Even though it looked like a cup, I should have known. Let's go with half a cup then, because I just want to see how much it fills up the bottle with like certain measurements. So we'll go with half a cup. Oh yeah. Oh, a little bit more. Yes, perfect. Well, actually it's a drop above the line. But hey, it's a drop above the line. What do you mean? I can't complain about that. That's way close. Check it out. We got our Sprite. We're gonna pour our Sprite in. Be careful, it's Sprite. Honestly, that's how I feel with the first episode. Not enough views for it, so I was thinking like, what do you all think I was creating here? Real potions? No. The series is even called Creating Potions with Soda. I'm not going to be mixing anything other than sodas, you know, with this series. So don't expect nothing nasty or, you know, anything like that, if that's what you were expecting. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know why it didn't get that much views. So this is half a cup right here in a bottle. It looks so good right now. I want to take a drink, I'm not going to lie. I really want to take a drink of that, but then we're going to ruin it. So no, not yet, not yet. Contain myself. So that, I thought it'd fill up a little bit more than that. So I'm going to go with another, we're going to add 1/3 of a cup. Now we're gonna add 1/3 of a cup, because that's like right above 1/4, halfway. And like I said, I want to make sure this potion soda, new soda, tastes like mostly Sprite, but with a new flavor, a more sugary flavor to it. Now, as I was drinking the mellow yellow, I realized that the only reason why I really liked mellow yellow growing up is because it was always around when there was usually no other soda around. Like when I drink mellow yellow now, I'm like, ugh, like how did I enjoy this? But then I kept on drinking and I'm like, okay, now I remember. It was drinkable. That's what it was. It was drinkable when you didn't have any other sodas around. It was always a nice go-to. So I added 1/4 a cup now to it. So now we got basically, how much would that be? Or 1/3, my bad. So 1/4 of a cup plus 1/3 of a pint. Oh, that's what I did. So I did 1/3 of a pint and then 1/4 of a cup of Sprite. Now we're going to be adding, let's add the Mountain Dew next, because I like the Mountain Dew more than Mellow Yellow. And so Mellow Yellow is actually going to be our lowest amount of base we're going to be adding to this. Mountain Dew is going to be the second. There's still a lot of room. I don't know, we might do some, I don't know. The numbers might keep going up here because I don't know if I'm gonna try to fill up the whole bottle or not, but we'll see. We'll see what we'll do. Let's see, what should we do here? So add another 1/4 plus that. Okay, I see it now. So I think all we have to do is add 1/3 a pint of Mountain Dew. Oh, sorry. Being the content creator I am, I'm sitting here trying to give you all the best shot. Hold on, I could do it. All right, let's get that mellow yellow. We'll be filling up slowly. 1/3. It's hard to do this while recording. Yep, that's right there. It's right there. 1/3. Well, it actually looks, oh yeah, okay. I forgot about that. You actually have to lean down and look at it yourself if you want to get the perfect measurements. Okay, now it's at 1/3. Well, close enough. It looks different on camera. In real life, it really does. In real life, it looks like it's right at the 1/3 line, but on the camera, it looks like it's a little below the 1/3. That's so weird. That's because there's like a little film above the Mountain Dew. I'm not even sure what that is. That's weird. Makes me not want to add it, honestly. I never knew there was a little film, like a little film that goes over the Mountain Dew. Oh, that's his real sugar Mountain Dew, so it probably has like, you know, something really strong in it to make it sugary. Like more sugary than the regular Mountain Dew. To me, honestly, Mountain Dew and Mountain Dew Real Sugar, they do not taste the same. Mountain Dew Real Sugar tastes like Pepsi added to Mountain Dew to me. Okay, now let's, ooh, look at the color now. That's a nice looking color, ain't it? It's almost like neon. Oof, we got some alien drink potion creating here. And we still got one more soda to add. Holy crud. Let's just take a break and admire this for a second. Let's take a step. Wow. Okay, so Mountain Dew flavor, it really smells like Mountain Dew, but there's like a little hint of Sprite smell into there too. Which is weird because we added a lot more Sprite than Mountain Dew, right? I mean, yeah, of course. I added basically half the amount of Mountain Dew that I added as much as a Sprite, but still the Mountain Dew was so powerful of a flavor that I was able to kind of conquer it with the smell part. I'm pretty sure with the taste part though, it'll be different. Like you'll be able to taste the Sprite more than the Mountain Dew. Anyways, let's add the Mellow Yellow. You don't know how hard it is. I want to take a bet. I want to take a drink of these sodas every time I crack them open. And plus, I'm just looking at these cold sodas like, oh my lord, making me thirsty. So now with the mellow yellow, we're going to add the littlest amount. So I'm just going to add 1/4. 1/4 of a cup. So, ooh, what the heck? Mellow yellow has foam in it. Oh, it looked like it had foam in it. It was just the bubbles looking like it were foamy. Like something you see in a toilet. I'm trying to ruin the appetite, but dang. This don't look that appealing. But hey, it smells good. It really does. It smells like mellow yellow. And when I was growing up, I was always a real big fan of mellow yellow. As I got older, the taste kind of got more bland and, you know, not as good. And I guess because I didn't notice it, but it was because it was when it was around. That's when I mostly drank it, and it was like the only thing around. So that's why I liked it. And but yeah, but when I first started drinking mellow yellow, I thought mellow yellow being like RC Cola, because RC Cola to me is like a Pepsi mixed with Coca-Cola kind of drink, and mellow yellow to me is like a Sprite mixed with Mountain Dew kind of drink. So that's why I was such a big fan of mellow yellow when I first started drinking it. Not really realizing the taste, but more looking at it as if like it was a character, you know. Pretty crazy, I guess, but I don't know. Anyways, where's the cap? I'm not capping, I lost a cap. Oh, never mind, I got the cap. I think this is the cap. This might not be the cap. Huh. I guess I lost the cap. Well, let's give it a little swirl. Maybe that... Maybe they're like, you know, we can't let him use the cap. We have to make him swirl this like a wine. Like a wine. We want to make sure it's nice and mixed up. Of course, it'd be better to mix up with the cap and just shaking it. A lot of these, well, actually, no, I guess that wouldn't mix it up better. That would actually make it like flat. When you shake a soda, not only does it explode, but it also becomes more flat. So I think this is our best option, just swirling it like a wine. Alright, I think it's ready to go. Are you ready for our riotpiss? Dang, it sounds weird, right? I'm saying riotpiss, but as in one word. Riotpiss. Look at that. I knew it would look like that. I knew it would look like that color. I had a feeling it would. A kind of foamy yellow. That's where the name comes into play. But now let's see the taste. Hopefully the taste also matches the name. I'm hoping a taste of Sprite, but with more sugar. Oh, that was weird. That was so weird. When I first took the drink, I didn't really want to swallow it. Like, I was like, my mind was a little bit terrified. Like, oh, whoa, wait, what are you doing? This is new. Don't worry, it's just soda. That is interesting. It's not really good, but it's interesting. Because it is exactly how I planned it to be. It tastes like Sprite, but with more, like with real sugar. It tastes like as if this real sugar brand, or Mountain Dew real sugar, was like, you know what, we got you, Sprite. We'll make you a Sprite with real sugar. That's what this tastes like. It's so sugary. I don't want to stop drinking. I'm becoming an addict right now to this stuff. And it's so sugary, honestly. It actually coats the mouth. Honestly, it's coating my mouth with the aftertaste. And it don't really have a strong flavor to it. So yeah, it's like, it's an interesting one. That's an interesting one. I think I should have kept filling it up till I got to the top, though. That way, we could have had more, probably a stronger flavor to it. But dang, that was a good one. Oh, I love that. The aftertaste, it's so good. This is a must try. This is a must try. So what we did was we added, let's see here. We added basically three-fourth of a cup of Sprite. Then I added 1/3 of a pint. Wait, I don't think that's right. No, that's not right. 1/3 of a cup. That's just weird. I can't. It's hard to read this. Sorry. So basically, we had 3/4 of a cup of Sprite. Then we had 1/3 of a cup of Mountain Dew, real sugar. Then we finished it all off with a 1/4 cup of mellow yellow. And yes, the measurements are important. If you want to try this flavor, you have to follow the measurements. That's a weird thing with these sodas in this potion creating series. If you don't follow the measurements when you're using 3 different sodas, sometimes you'll get different flavors. Sometimes they might not even be good at all, honestly. You might make a sour drink instead of a sweet drink. That's why it's kind of important if you do want to try this series out for yourself. Go potion creating, whatever you want to call it yourself. Be sure to be using a measuring cup if you're going to be using more than 3 different soda liquids or something. Sorry, I don't like this camera angle, but we got to work with what we got. So anyways, our riotpiss. Not bad. And guess what? That name, riotpiss, you might think I came up with it. Nope. I got the idea from a TV show you're all about to see here soon. I really can't stop drinking this stuff. If I was good at chugging, I'd chug that. But I'm not. I'm more of a enjoy, and I like to enjoy my stuff. I don't know. Dang, this is good. It's so good it makes me not want to talk and just drink. Dang, I don't know. Maybe I just lied at the beginning of this episode. Maybe we are creating potions, because that drink right there, it pumped me up with so much sugar. It's got me feeling like I could, I don't know, break through a door or something. I honestly feel like if someone asked me to join a riot right now after drinking that, I'd be like, alright, let's go.